Anyways, good morning. So, first things first, I've been seeing the submissions of the assignment in the mail, and I've seen some interesting ones. Well done, everybody. We have done well. I'm really, really proud of us. Like, I was impressed. So the thing is that there were a lot of things I didn't mention for us purposely, so that a lot of us can have the chance to explore the app. And I'm proud of all of us, each and every one of us. And I'm sure some people have not submitted, but the assignments are still entering. So what we would do is, I'm sure some of us were stuck with the assignment. Something is not pressing. I'm seeing some people saying that their text is behind the rectangle, the text disappeared. So what we are going to do in the first session for today is to try and trash out the assignment, because basically the issue you're having with this business card is the same issue you have or probably have with a flyer, because it's still design. What you are designing is just different, right? So it's still the same thing. So whatever issue we have now, if you can start sorting them now, you're already becoming better at this. And I'm glad a lot of us, I'm seeing some, wow. Wow. I should employ you people already. This is serious. Wow. Okay, fantastic. So one by one, please, can we those that have issues, the first issue I noticed that was common is some people add the text showing behind the rectangle. If you agree with me, say hi. If you could not see your text, it was disappearing or something like that.
Aye.
Okay, good. Now, so the issue is that someone even responded to you actually. Thanks to that person. So the issue was you add your text behind the rectangle, right? Okay, let me give us an example, a quick example. So there's a way I explain this one to people. You know that school bag area? Can we all hear me, please?
Yes.
Yes, we can. Yes.
Okay. So we know that school bag area, right? The school bag, the one I
Yes.
said layers panel. Now, that place is a school bag, but also a building, right? So think of it like a building too. Now, if you put your roof, the roof of your house underneath the foundation, will you see the roof?
No.
Exactly. So that's exactly what happened, right? You put something that was supposed to be on top of something underneath it. No, that was not your doing. I really wanted us to have that issue so that we can start the class with this, right? Now, the thing is that you put your roof under your foundation. So basically, your foundation is showing, but you cannot see the roof. That's basically what happened. Now, in that school bag section now, anything that you want to be visible, that you want to be on top of something, like now, let's say you want your text to be on top of a rectangle, right? In that school bag section, that text must be on top of the rectangle. It shouldn't be the other way around, right? So you need to check, is your rectangle on top of your text? If your rectangle is on top of your text, that text will not show, only the rectangle will show. I don't know if we are together.
Yes, we are.
Does that make some sense? So can we all check? For those of you that had issues where your text was not showing, first of all, check the color. Is the color light or dark? Like, let's say you have a black background. Do you have a white text? Right? So if you have a black text and you have a black background, number one, it will not show. Number two, if your text is underneath your rectangle, the text will not show, only the rectangle will show. Why is that? Because your foundation is on top of your roof, so your roof is not showing. Naturally, the roof is supposed to be on top of the foundation, right? Like it's supposed to be on top. So can we all confirm that now? Check if your text is underneath a rectangle. If it is, carry it up. So all you just do is you carry it up. Let me open my Photoshop so that I can show us how you just, like, it's basically, you know how you copy movies on your laptop, like you carry film from one flash drive to somewhere. So you are basically just going to carry that text, the layer, that text, carry it on top of the rectangle. That's all. Can we all try and check that? for like 10 minutes. Just confirm. Are we
Yes.
together?
Yes, we are.
Please just confirm. If your text is below your rectangle, carry the text on top of the rectangle. Are we checking it, please? Please make sure you are checking it. Make sure your text is on top of the rectangle, or make sure that the color of the text is different from the background. Make sure that the color of the text is different from the background. So what you are doing is that you are arranging now. So that's why you need to arrange. I'm sure we remember when we were in primary school, right? You put your Ogosugu at the back, then you put your smaller textbooks on top before you put your exercise book, right? Do you remember?
Yes.
Exactly. It's the same thing here, right? So your rectangle will be at the back, then your text will be on top, then like you keep building it like a house, right? So anything that you want to be obvious, you put it on top. Anything that is supposed to be at the back, you put it at the back. Are we together? Hello, are we together? Please just confirm. Next 10 minutes, please just confirm that all your text are on top of your rectangle and the colors of the text is different from the rectangle. Because if the color is the same, nothing will show. The text is just there, but it will not show. Thank you. So please just check. Ah, Messi, yeah. Messi, so your Photoshop is working fine, yes? Mercy, your Photoshop is working fine, I must assume. All right, good. Okay, some people have not been able to install their Photoshop till now. If I may ask, what is the issue? And so, if you're not able to install your Photoshop, just go to the chat box and say the kind of system and how many gig RAM and what the issue is, so we can look at how to solve. for those saying that they can't hear anything, right? So some people had issues with their design. So I'm giving them time to fix it. So I'm going to ask again, have we all sorted on that front? Those that their text is not showing.
Yes, we are good with that.
Anybody else has issues with that? Your text is not showing. It's behind the rectangle. Things like that. Is everybody okay with that now?
Yeah, my own is not actually the font, the background. Because one part of the work is the small rectangle is white. I'm unable to change the background. When I changed it, after a while, it started showing me the overlaid whatever is hidden. So I'm not able to do anything within my work. That's a challenge I'm having. I've sorted out my
I'm
font
sorry, I
and
don't
everything.
get you. Okay, you were
I
the one that
screenshot and sent to you earlier. Yes, please. That's the
yes
challenge I'm having.
would not use the move tool because the channel is hidden.
Yes.
Wow. That's the first time I'm seeing that actually.
Because
So
I've done it to a point. I've fixed my text and everything just to adjust and put the tiny line in between the email address and the website. I got stuck there, so I couldn't fix that tiny white um, line there. I had to clear it, started again, got to a point on the blue one. I encountered the same thing. I just got frustrated.
don't get frustrated. Oh. We have not even gotten to the frustration part yet.
No, because it was actually moving fine. I was getting everything, and when I
Yeah.
felt,
So
yes,
so
I've
so
gotten to
so
the point.
so one of the issues with design is that sometimes the software is a little bit stronger than our laptop. I don't know if you get. So
I, I
one
think I think that's actually what my issue is here. I
Yeah.
think
So what
so.
happens is that whenever you start designing and you have been doing it for a while, it might look like it's getting smooth, But the problem is, say, the thing will just start to cough. Then when it's coughing, it will not start giving you error like that. Sure you get. That is why it is important to
Yes,
always do you save?
I saved it.
Because from the name I'm seeing on your on your this thing, is not saved. The name of your Photoshop document. So if you save, anytime there's an error, right? So let everybody listen. If your system is giving you error, right? You have to make sure you're always saving because that's probably because your Photoshop is larger than. Should I be honest? Photoshop
Yes,
is almost larger than almost all the systems. It's very
yes,
strong.
I
It's a
agree.
powerful
I
thing.
agree with you.
It's a powerful software, right? So because it will always give us error, especially if you are using a Windows laptop, you always make sure you save, right? So that anytime it gives you that error, you just close it. When you close it, leave it for like 1 hour, take a walk, so that the laptop too can take a walk. Then come back. The head will have correct. I don't know if you get. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So if you know that your strong system, like let's say it has 2 gig RAM or 4 gig RAM, the truth is that the Photoshop software is probably stronger than your laptop. That's just the truth. Now you have two options: either you manage the situation or you get another system. Now getting another system, I know you can overstretch, so you have to manage the situation. Now by managing is you need to be able to know how to use the system. So you do it small small. You don't rush the system. You understand? You do it like you are carrying an egg. So you be pressing it one by one. You don't press like you don't rush the system. Basically, you let it calm down because if it doesn't calm down, Photoshop will trigger some things in the system and the system will just give up and say I'm tired. And once the system you say is tired, there's nothing you can do about it. It can crash your design. And when it should spoil your design, that's when you start getting errors like this. Are we together?
Yes.
So please take it easy on your system. Please just take it easy on your system. And the truth is that I wouldn't lie for us. There are some of us, even if our laptop is 8 gig RAM or 16 gig RAM, your system doesn't have the speed. Like probably the gigahertz. It's complicated, it's technical jargons. But the thing is that your system will not be that strong, right? So you need to calm down with the system and be doing it small, small. Now, On the case of error, I will check what is causing that error online and give you a feedback. For that aside, you might need to, for the meantime, just quickly create, because I see you've not really gone far. Like, you've gone far, but not that you've not tried. You've tried or you've gone far. But can you just try and do the rectangles again in another document? That should help, because I feel if you continue on that file, you keep getting error.
No, I've closed it. I just started another one right now, but
Fantastic.
my background is white. So if
Ah,
I do half of the second rectangle that is white and gray, I won't be able to see the other part. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get you. So just make sure it is above each other, right? Whatever you want to be on top, make sure it's on top in the school bag section. Like, make sure it is on top. Make sure it is not below, so that it's not hidden. I don't know if you get me.
I didn't get that. Sorry.
What did you say the issue was again, so that we are on the same page?
Okay. I have two rectangles, small rectangles in the document.
Yes.
One, the down one has a partition,
Yes.
gray and white.
Okay.
So my background itself is white. So
Okay.
if I divide that second one and turn the other one to white, I won't be able
So
to
it's
read.
as if it is seen as disappear.
Exactly.
Okay, I get. And so what you can do is you can make it off-white, like a little, just tilt it towards the right, the color towards the right. So it's not complete white, it's like off-white. Do you get?
It's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
Okay.
do.
So is there let me see. So yes. So some people were asking the logo and the icon. The logo and the icon. Now, for those of us that created our
Let me
logo
go on
through
to
Canva, just go to your Canva, download in PNG, download the logo in PNG. You should go to Canva, the up section where you download. You will download the picture in PNG. Now, once you download it, you will now bring it to Photoshop. How do you bring it? You know the same way you usually transfer film from one folder to another, that you carry it. Who remembers that on our laptop? Eh? Hello?
Yes, we do. Yes.
It's the same
The
way you
icon. The icon is the issue.
and we are getting there. We are getting there one by one. We are getting there, people. I wanted us to encounter these issues so that we cannot trash it. I don't know if you get the logic. If we don't encounter these issues, we will not learn. So it's better for us to be stuck so that someone cannot help us to be unstuck. That way, you will remember the experience and you never forget it. I don't know if that makes sense. Good.
It does.
So you will download the logo from Canva. Then you know the way you copy film on your laptop. You will not drag the logo from your downloads folder. You will drag it into Photoshop. But you have to make sure your design is open, or like the design you're working on, it should be open. Then you put your Windows Explorer, that thing, the folder is open. Then you drag it and drop it into Photoshop. Once you drag and drop it, it will become there. Then you can now move it without washing your hand to move it anywhere you want to move it. Is that clear? Hello, everybody. Is that clear?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Can we all try that now?
Okay.
So please, if you know you have not put logo in your design, right? Just try it. Download your logo, then drag and drop it into Photoshop. You see that it will work. Please, next 10 minutes. Please, thank you. For those of you that you have already done your logo, please just wait for that. So we are all learning together. We are going to be good at this together. So just be patient, please. Thank you very much.
They're using it to make money. It's
Okay.
on YouTube.
Have we been able to download the logo from Canva?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I downloaded yesterday.
Okay, good. If you have done your own, no problem. We are just trying to make sure the others that were not able to download their own have theirs, so that everybody else is on the same pace. Are we together?
Okay, I've
All
sent
right.
it to
So
me.
please, just this is specifically for those that don't have their logo on their design yet. Some people submitted and there was no logo. That's fine. You've done your assignment. There's no worries. It's just I want to make sure everybody's on the same pace.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So just be patient. Next 5 minutes, they will be done. So just drag and drop the logo into the Photoshop. Thank you. And please sign in for the attendance. So I'm dropping it again into the chat box. Sign in for the attendance. Please make sure you sign in for the attendance. Please. It is very, very important. Sign in for the attendance. Thank you.
Sir, it worked.
It worked. Okay. Anybody else? Has it worked? The logo, has it been sorted?
Sorted, but it's still small. I'm trying to make it come out big.
And so you know that show transformation controls that I said?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you just go to one of the angles, right, and increase it, like drag and one of the four corner, not the angles, the 1, 2, 3, 4, not the side and up, the angles, the diagonal angles. Drag one of them to slide, make it bigger. Is it growing bigger?
It's the white background that is growing bigger, not the logo itself inside.
Okay, chill. Let me show you. Just chill. I'm going to drag and drop a logo into my Photoshop now. 1 second. I can show you how to make something bigger. You can see the reason why we now be experiencing all these issues now, so that everybody can learn it at the same pace. Like everybody's issues will become everybody's lesson. So please just be patient, eh? Please just be patient. Can we all see my Photoshop screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You can.
So I'm going to drop a logo into this Photoshop and show us how to make it bigger and show us how to move it also. So there's an important announcement I'm going to make. How many of us are using the 2018 and 2017 and lesser version? Hello?
I'm using 2017.
Okay. So for some of us using
Mine is
any
20.
version lesser than 2018, right? You might need to press shift down while you are increasing the size of anything. For those that are using 2018 above, you might not necessarily need to press shift. I don't know if you get me. To increase the size of something, it depends on the year you are using, but you might need to press shift to increase the size of something. So check which one is correct for us to increase the size. So you will check your system. That's what I'm saying. You test it. So once you test it and you know, okay, do I need shift or don't I need shift on this version of Photoshop? I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me show us now. I'll show us what I mean. Just don't do anything yet. Let me show us. Let me bring a logo into my this thing. Let me bring a logo in so that everything makes sense. Okay. So can we all see the logo on the screen?
I don't see. No, it's not the drivers now.
Please mute your.
Yes. Yes.
Can we all see the logo on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. So what I'm doing, please, so look at it now. Can you see that I use the wash? Can you see this tool I selected?
Yeah, this thing.
Yes.
Please mute your audio, please, please. If you can't see my screen, please off your data and put it back on. Now, can we move forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So can we see this first tool?
Yes.
It is called the move tool. It is used to move anything. It's also used to resize anything. It is used to move, also used to resize, right? Can we remember that element of design that we said, size? It is used to move and also used to size. Now, once you select an object, right, please make sure show transformation controls is on. Can you see this? Show transformation controls. Make sure it is clicked like this. That's the only way this highlight will show. These lines, these guidelines will show. Now, once the lines show, you'll be able to move it. Can you see it moving? You'll be able to move it. Then, aside from moving, you'll be able to resize. So, for example, me now, I'm not pressing shift because I'm using Photoshop 2020. I'm not pressing shift because I'm using 2018 above. So I just drag with my mouse. I just go to one corner. Don't ever use this one to resize anything. Are we together? Can we see the mouse?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You see this edges, these ones, these flat edges.
Yeah.
Don't use it to resize. Use the corner to the size. If you want to resize anything, that means if you want to make it bigger or smaller, please use the corners. Now, once you go to a corner, just drag it. If you are using 2018 above, just drag. Can you see that it's resizing accordingly? Can we see?
Yes. Yes.
Can we see?
Yes.
But if you know you are using 2018 below, you might need to use shift. Now, if I press shift down, can you see what's happening? Is it resizing properly? Hello?
No, no, no.
No, 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 no.
It is not resizing properly because I'm using 2018 above. So check which one works best for your system, whether with shift or without shift. Can we do that for me now? 5 minutes, please.
Yes.
Yeah. My question is, how do you move the logo from Canva to Photo to Adobe here?
So now, first of all, you need to download the logo from Canva. You need to download it. That's the first thing. Then after downloading it, it will be on your folder, like in your downloads folder. Then you know how you need to move film from one folder to another. How you carry film? Do you remember?
Yes, yes.
You then carry the logo from where it is into Photoshop, drag and drop. You will just carry it as if you are copying film. You drag it into Photoshop. Exactly.
Okay, okay.
That's all. So please, next 5 minutes, please, let's try and resize anything you want to resize. So even text, you see all those texts that you wrote, all the rectangles that you drew, you can also resize it using what I just did. So try it out.
Sorry to cut you. You said we can drag. I didn't get that part. After downloading from our system, we drag it into.
Okay, let me show you
Photoshop.
my screen. Let me show you my screen to show you exactly what I mean.
Okay.
Can we see my screen?
Yes.
Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So, like your own system, Shebi, this is your own folder too, right? This is how your folder looks like, right?
Yes.
So let's just assume this is your download folder and this is the logo, right?
Yeah.
This is your downloads folder and this is the logo. What you just let me just use another one. So let's say this is what I want to carry. You will now just click on it, click and drag it. You know the way you used to copy them. Can you
Okay.
then you just copy it. See, in fact, once you carry it over Photoshop, you just enter.
Okay, we'll minimize it like this.
It will do the job by itself. Don't worry. I don't know if you get me. Let's say this is what I want to carry into Photoshop. Can you see the screen? This is what I want to carry.
Okay.
You will just carry it into Photoshop. See.
Okay.
You will just carry it into Photoshop. Can you see it as appeared?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Then you now resize it from the corner, please.
Okay.
You now resize it from the corner. It's important you do it from the corner. If you are using shift, also from the corner. Thank you. So 5 minutes, please. Let's all sort that out.
Because I used place embedded. That was what I used for a long journey.
You use what?
Under file. If you open file,
place
embedded. Yeah.
So the thing is that sometimes if your system is not strong enough, that place it will hang. Do you understand? That's why the drag and drop is better because it's
drag and drop is better. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's faster, safe.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So let me just submit. That's what I'll do.
So the reason why we are trashing this is that everybody will now re-officially submit that yesterday's assignment during break time. Is that clear? Hello? Hello, everybody. The reason we are doing this correction
Yes.
everybody now officially submit the assignment during break time. Yesterday's assignment, everybody will now resubmit during break.
Okay.
Even those of us that have done our logo too, Abi.
If you know all these corrections don't affect you, you don't need to resubmit. But I'm talking about those that submitted and there are a few mistakes. I mean, including the icons. Did you put the icons in your?
Which icons?
The icons that were in the assignment.
I tried to. Yes, I did.
Hi.
Okay.
I couldn't put the icons though.
And so that we are trashing everything one by one. Please.
Okay. For the icons, I downloaded, then put it.
So the one we are trashing now is logo. Is everybody sorted on the logo end? Hello, is everybody sorted on the logo?
Logo is coming with background.
What?
My logo is coming with background when I drag it.
Okay, so you know what you do? That means in Canva, there's a background behind the logo. So go to Canva and press delete on the rectangle that is behind. I don't know if you get me.
Okay, let me do that.
You know there's a rectangle behind your logo in Canva. You can delete that rectangle.
Okay.
Stupid. But this time yesterday, want to mono day now.
Hello, are we all sorted on that end, please, so that we can move on to the next issue? Please, are we all sorted so that we can move on to the next issue?
No, I'm trying to remove the background, that background on Canva. I've not done that.
Okay, good. Continue. Keep up the good work.
In the true spirit of Christmas, we have a gift for you. Finally! It's a Christmas spirit. Now I can make toys for all the children of the world, even the garbage ones. All hail the jolly fat man. All the kids are so excited to see Santa.
The format to download your logo is PNG. The format to download your logo is PNG. PNG is a logo. PNG is a format used for digital designs, and usually it comes without a background. But if you put a background there, it will still come with the background. So usually PNG is the only format that supports a picture that doesn't have background. So the format you should download your logo in is PNG. Please, the format to download your logo in is in PNG. And make sure you remove the rectangle from Canva, the rectangle behind your logo. If there's a rectangle there, please remove it.
Hi, please, I want to. Is there any logo where to download for the assignment?
No, the logo you use for your Canva assignment, please. The logo you use for your Canva assignment.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, that's not a problem. Thank you.
All right. 5 more minutes so that we can go to the next issue.
What do I do? I'm having.
Sorry, sorry. I muted you by mistake. Unmute yourself and we can hear you now. Is everybody on the same page, please? With the logo.
Sorry, hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, the rectangle in the Canva. How can we remove the rectangle?
You just
That
need to
background
delete it.
rectangle.
Like just click and delete.
Okay.
Click and delete. Then download your logo in PNG, please. Download your logo in PNG.
Okay,
PNG is
yes,
the only
yes,
format
definitely.
that supports no background. Download your logo in PNG. Download your logo in PNG, please.
I've downloaded. No. It's not.
Hello. It's not what?
It's not appearing into the position, but
I can't hear you, please. If you know we cannot hear you, if we say we cannot hear you, please just type what you want to say into the chat box, please. Just say what you want to say into the chat box. I'm reading it, please. Someone is saying it is not agreeing to be dragged. I don't understand. Why is it not agreeing? Agree with it now, Mr. Water. Use that washing hand tool, the first one, move to move it. It could not be moved because it's not a layer. No, now you are supposed to drag it from your file into Photoshop the same way I did. Once you do that, it becomes a layer. If it's not a layer, it cannot be dragged. That's the thing. If it is not a layer, it cannot be dragged. So drag and drop it. Once you drag and drop it, it becomes a layer. Let me show you again. Drag and drop it. Okay, it's a layer. So once it is a layer, it can be moved. See, I just dragged and dropped something into mine. See, it automatically becomes a layer. It automatically becomes a layer. And once it is a layer, I can move it anyhow. It disappears as a layer. Ah, that's serious. So, Mr. Water, who did you offend like this? It is not supposed to disappear. See my own now. It's still there. I move it, I resize it, it's still there. Maybe you mistakenly press delete. Try and drag and drop it again. Then when you are done, here's the thing. When you are done, you press enter. When you are done dragging and dropping, press enter. Mr. Walter, when you are done, press enter.
For my which can translate.
I will go home with this keyboard today.
All right, so has everybody sorted it out? 5 minutes is over, so we can go to the next issue, please. Has everybody sorted it out? Hello? I'm still hearing some keyboards. So. Have we all sorted it out?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So the next issue is the icons. The icons that phone call, email, all of that. That's the next issue. Now, the reason, so an icon is just like a logo, right? An icon is depicting an action. So if you put a phone icon, it means you want people to call you. If you put an email icon, it means you want people to email you. If you put a website, it means you want people to visit your website. Now, there are icons that depict all of this. Now, so the thing is, remember I told us that PNG is something that doesn't have a background. PNG is something that doesn't have a background. I'm sure we noticed in those designs, those icons don't have a background. They are just icons. They are individual icons. Are we agreeing on that? Hello?
Yes.
All right. So you will need to download icons that have no background. You will need to download icons that have no background. Now, so what do we do? Icons in PNG is what we need to download. Now, I'm going to share my screen and show us how to search for them. Now, one by one, we are going to do it. One by one. So can we all see my screen?
Yes.
Can we all see my screen, please?
Yes, yes.
All right. So you will need to go to Google. Can we all see Google?
Yes.
Now, you will need to download all the icons one by one. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Or, you know what, scratch that. The thing is, you will need to download the icons together, basically. So these icons, the people that release them online, they release them together. So let me search for something. Contact icons. Can we see what I just searched for?
Yeah.
Contact icons. Now, you look for the one that says PNG. Can you see it? Why are we looking for the one that says PNG?
So that we can
no background.
it and drag it
It has no background.
Exactly. We are looking for the one that has no background. That's why we are saying PNG. Now, if I'm looking for Facebook, Twitter logos, I will say social icons. But this one, I need contact icons. That's phone number, email. Do we understand? Hello?
We are
Guys,
with you.
do you understand me? That's why I'm searching for contact icons. So anything icon that you're looking for online, just search for it, but add PNG at the back. Are we together?
Yes.
You must always add PNG at the back. So now I will search for contact icons, PNG. Now, and I will go to images. Can you see this? You don't go to all, you go to images. So can we see it?
Yes.
So now, let's say I want, I like this one. Can you see this one? Hello, everybody. Can we see this one?
Yes.
This one has phone. It has mail. It has a whole lot of things, right? So
We are with you.
right. 1 second, please. I want to see which other icon we have. Okay, so it has phone and it has mail. So those are the first two I need, but it doesn't have address. So I will need to use this one. Now, can you see this one has everything?
Yeah.
This one has phone, it has mail, it has website, and it has address. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll select this one. So I'm going to download this one. Now, what do I do? I option and say save image. Are we together? See,
Yes.
save image. So I'll save it on my computer. Are we all doing it on our own end too?
Yes.
Now, make sure you save it or download it or what have you onto your system. Make sure you find a picture that is good enough. Now, you will know that a picture has no background. Can we see the checkered box in the middle of this picture? The background that is checkered.
Yes.
That is the sign of showing that something has no background. Can you see? Like in the middle of it, there's a checker box.
Yeah.
Like a draft board. This is what tells you that a picture has no background. If it doesn't have this, then that means the picture has a background. Do we understand?
Yes.
Exactly. So now that I've downloaded it, what do I do? What did I teach us? If you
You
want
go
to put a
to
picture
where
in,
you download it. Then you drag it.
What?
You go to the
So can you see it? See it
yes.
here. Then what do I do?
You drag.
Can you see that I'm dragging my own? Can you see that automatically it becomes a layer and I press enter? Can you see?
Yes.
Can you see now that it is there?
Yes.
Good. Now, what's the next thing you do? You need to change the color. Can you see that the color doesn't fit what you want to do because it's color black? I'm sure some of us want it in blue, some of us want it in white, right? Hello?
Yeah, with you.
Some of us want it in blue and some of us want it in white, right?
Yes.
All right. So what do you do? Now, can you see effects? Can all of us see effects? Look down under the school bag section. Can you
Yes,
see
FX.
effects?
Yes.
Effects. Make sure that logo, the icons, make sure it is highlighted. Then go to FX. Click on it. Can you see some options?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you see some options? Now, you look for the one that says color overlay.
Okay.
Color overlay. Now, click on that color overlay. Have you clicked on color overlay? No.
Explore superpowers such as electricity manipulation.
Have you clicked on color overlay?
Yes.
Did the menu come out? Hello?
1 minute.
Color overlay. Okay, we are still downloading, Abi.
Download, is it the same?
Still trying to sort it out.
Okay. So first of all, drag and drop it into Photoshop. When you drag and drop it finish, let me know.
Okay, okay.
Oh, Jesus. That. Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
I don't know why they started to drive airport.
Are you talking to me?
Sir,
Yes, please.
I noticed something that when I dragged and dropped, I noticed that I could no longer find my school bag. So I'm guessing it's either um I actually
Okay.
like, do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm
I
trying to see
understand
how
you.
to, yes, like it disappeared,
So
it went down.
look at my screen. Can you see this button? Which year of Photoshop are you using?
2020.
Oh, fantastic. So just look at my mouse. I'm guessing
Okay,
you
sir.
are using a Mac, right? See this place.
Yes, sir.
Just go there and click on Essentials.
Okay.
Then reset Essentials.
Okay.
Did you come back?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes, I've seen it. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Have you finished downloading and putting?
Yes, I've dragged it to the.
I want to make sure everybody has finished dragging.
forget that cash yourself. Okay. I will restart when I will log into the computer.
Has everybody gotten it there? Sorry, those that are rejoining, I will admit everybody.
Yes. How can we split it?
Okay. Split. Oh, you okay? Yes. So now the issue in our hands is two things. We want to recolor it and we want to split it and rearrange it, right?
Yes, yes.
We want to recolor it, then divide it because it's one. We want to make it into pieces, right? So the
Yes.
first thing you do, we want to first recolor it, right? Or either way, you can split it first, then recolor it later, or you can recolor it now and recolor it later. So let me quickly teach us how to split it. Are we together? Hello.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Please, it's important that you participate at the moment because not to teach us what first Photoshop, learn how to do this one. Even if you don't learn anything, you see this one, you must learn it. Now, we'll go by one and splitting it. What do we use? Now, can everybody see the second tool here? This second one that looks like a net, like a line box.
Yes.
Can everybody see it?
Yes, sir.
Now, that tool is like, can you even see that image? The tutorial they are showing you here is like for a tailor. Is when the tailor is using it to cut something out of something. Do you get? Is what a tailor uses to cut out something out of something. Select it. The second tool. Yes. The one that looks like a line box or something. Can you see it? No.
Yes.
All right,
We can
good.
see that.
All right, good. So now, what do we do? You will select your this one again. You see this one? You make sure it is selected though. The icon picture. You make sure it's selected. Then you will just do this. You will draw a box over the first one you want to split. Let's say you want to first of all split the photo. You will draw a box over it. Can you see? Can you see that the box is moving? Have you drawn your own?
Yes.
Is the box moving? Like, is it active? Hello?
Yes,
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 yes.
it is. Yes.
All right. What you will now do is press Ctrl J. Did it create a new layer? Did it create a new layer for us?
Yes, it did.
Aha, good. I want to make sure everybody's on created a new layer. Hey, Mr. Walter, wait a bit.
Please, I don't understand these people that are sharing
Sorry,
screen and
after using the
disturbing on the
marquee,
background.
Can you stop sharing your screen, please?
Why are they confusing us on this thing? Let them stop sharing their screen and unmute their this thing and mute their background.
I'm going to mute everybody now. I've muted everybody. So please focus on my screen alone. I'm the one with this screen. Please focus on my screen alone. Please. Thank you very much. Now, has everybody done? Did you create a new layer for us? Like my own. See. Did you create a new layer?
not yet. Oh. After using the marquee 2.
So
what am I
you draw
supposed
a
to
box.
add?
You
Yes,
draw
after drawing the box, what else?
Control J, Control J.
Control J, okay.
Once you press it, it should create an automatic new layer.
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Now, did he create for every other person? I want to be sure he created for everybody.
Working on it, sir.
Okay.
Yes, it's created though.
He created. I want to make sure everybody has that.
Yes, created.
Yes.
So can we move forward?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, we'll go back to that same layer again, the first one, not the new layer, the previous one, the one you downloaded. You go back to it again. You draw the second one. You can see that this one is for address. You draw it again. And what will you press again?
Control J.
I'm asking everybody.
Control J.
Control J again. Can you see that it has created another layer?
Yeah.
Then you go back again to the layer again. You draw the one for email. And what do you press again?
Control J.
Can you see that we have 3 new layers?
Yes.
Then what do? You go back to that first one and you delete it. Have you deleted it? So now, after doing that, you wash your hand. After using that to finish, you wash your hand. Very important.
What is it? Leave that place.
Has everybody washed their hand? Like, are you done with? Do you have 3 new layers?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, try moving them one by one. You see that they can now move individually. Try moving them one by one. You see they can now move individually. Try moving them one by one. Is it moving? Is it moving?
Leave that place.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So can you see that we have split them?
Yes, sir.
So now I've shown us how to put a picture into Photoshop and how to divide them. So everybody can clap for each other. You've done a great job. This thing that I just taught you now is very hard. It took me 2 years to learn it.
Thank you very much.
So that is sorted.
Start making money now.
Thank you.
So now the next thing is now we want to color it, right? to the colors that we prefer, right? Hello?
Yeah, with you, sir.
Hello,
So
sir.
you
We can hear you, sir.
so you go to the first one, like one by one. You go there one by one. You click on the first one. Then can you see FX in the school bag area? FX.
Yes.
Click on that FX. Then you will look for color overlay in the options. Click on it. Has everybody click on color overlay? Overlay.
Yes, sir.
Now, did you bring down the menu like this?
Yes, sir. Yes, it did.
You brought a menu. Now, can you see the color box beside normal? Can you see the color box beside normal?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, click on it and change the color.
Hello, Mr. Toby.
Yes,
Sorry,
please.
I want to switch my device because I left out in the last this effect. I want to move on to laptop. Please, can you let me in? I'm really lost. I'm signing up from my mobile device. I'm signing into the laptop now.
Okay, yeah, Chike.
Chika, yes, please.
Okay. I've admitted you.
Okay.
So now,
I want to sign up.
so here's the thing. Can we all look at my screen? You see this window that came out? You can move it anyhow. Can you see? Just go to the back.
Stop here. Stop here.
Can everybody
If
see
I
my
go out from here, it will sign outside.
Hello?
Yes.
We are with
Yes,
you,
I
sir.
see.
All right. So can you see? You can move it. So move it away so that you can see the color properly. Then you click on it and change it. Is it changing on your end?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So do that for each of them one by one. One by one. You get after selecting the color, click on OK. Click on OK again. Go to the next one. FX, color overlay, blah 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 blah. If you have any issues or questions, let me know. We are here for you. Let me know, please. Click on one layer, go to FX, color overlay. That FX means effects.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes. Sorry for drawing you back. I had an internet problem, so I wasn't able to follow up how to, drag and drop downloaded pictures into the Photoshop.
Okay, how to
Like
bring
all
that?
these icons
Same
you show.
here. Same here. Thank you.
All right. So please look at my
Yeah.
screen. Oh. Look at my screen again. Now, if you have downloaded it, in your downloads, Abi, can you see it? Can you see it? Hello, the people that.
Yes.
So you look for the picture that you downloaded. So this is the one I downloaded recently. Can you see it? You click on it, right? Once you click on it, you just drag and drop it. Can you see? Like as if you are copying film. You just drag and drop it into Photoshop. Can you see? Can you see that it has entered? Once it enters, press enter. Is that clear?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Any other questions?
I'm still able to drag mine into my Photoshop.
You know how you used to copy film from folder to folder? That's exactly what you're going to do. I used to copy film from one flash drive to another. It's the same thing you're supposed to do. I don't know if you get me. If the picture is telling you it is not a PNG file, please go and download another one. That means that picture is bad. Like that means the picture is not useful for you. So download another picture that looks like that too.
After dragging and dropping, how do we isolate those 3 images out of that one?
Are you just joining the class?
No, my connection was uninstalled, so I could not get that part. So
Okay. So look at my screen again. Oh. Now, after you have downloaded and you have dragged.
Sorry,
and
someone
dropped,
is sharing her screen or his screen, please.
please disable your screen. Oh. You don't want us to go for break. Disable your screen. I disabled it. Have they disabled their screen now?
Yes, it's okay now. They've done it.
All right. I'm coming 1 second. Now, after you drag and drop into Photoshop, can you see drag and drop? Once it's there, you press enter. Now, after you press enter, sorry, 1 second. After you press enter, can you see that all the pictures are one? Are you following me, the person that asked?
yes, I am.
Well, you need to split it into individual assets, right?
Yes, right.
Now, what you just do is, can you see the second two that looks like a line box? The second two, rectangular market two.
Yes, yes.
Now, that's the two you will select. Select. Have you selected it?
Yes, I've selected it.
Now, draw a box above what you want to. See, draw a box above what you want. Can you see?
Take this one.
Okay.
Have you drawn the box?
Yes,
Someone is
After you
crying
draw
on
the
the
box,
background.
press Ctrl J.
Please
Can you
mute
see
your
J?
please mute your device.
Thank you.
Then you do it for all of them one by one, like that. So you go back to that one that you entered again. Draw again. Ctrl J. Then you go back to that first one again. Ctrl J, like that, like that. Is that clear?
Very clear. Thank you. I've done it.
All right, good. So now, has everybody colored their own?
Yes, sir.
So can you all resize it to where it is supposed to be? Like in the places where you want it to be, in front of the phone number, in front of the email, blah 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 blah.
Our space seems to be smaller. Resizing is it's complicating somehow.
I don't understand though. Make me understand.
As in, I try to make the phone icon very small so that it can fit into the circle I already created for it to fit into. But making it very small, as in the size of screen that I started with, the 2000 by 2000, seems not to, But
No,
I think I need to zoom out, or is it
that
to
space,
zoom
even
in?
if it's small, it doesn't matter. See,
Okay.
you are going to. Can you look at my screen? You are going to
Yes, I
resize
can see.
even if it's as small as this.
Yes.
You are still going to leave it like that.
Okay.
Just place it where it's supposed to be, in front of the phone number, like the way it was in the assignment copy.
All right, thank you.
All right. So everybody should resize their own. So we've sorted layer, logo, icons, right? So I'll give us 10 minutes, 15 minutes for everybody to sort it out, please. 15 minutes. Sort out the resizing, everything, and place everything where they are supposed to be.
remove all those things, not one about, huh? I say you remove them, huh? So you remove the, what's the color again?
It's online.
I mean, you go down there. Great another one is sure,
Hello, everybody. We have 5 more minutes to sort that out, please. 5 more minutes. Thank you. So that we can go to the last correction and we can all start submitting so that we can go on break.
Someone is sharing screen. Oh.
Nobody should share screen, oh, please. Okay, so I'm getting some questions. Now, Mr. Walter, why are you not able to download now? Which browser are you using? Can you change your download? Mr. Walter,
Who is sharing screen now? Someone is sharing screen.
Please, I remember us telling us that attendance is for beginning of class, not by break time. Please, attendance is for the beginning of the class. Please, you can't be asking for the attendance to sign in by 1 p.m. Please, it's not proper. We are supposed to enter the class, and so the person that clicked on color overlay, you are supposed to click on the white box to change the color, not just click on OK. You will see. Look at my screen, please. Let me show you my screen, please. Look at my screen. I want to change the color of this location pin. Once I click on FX and I click on color overlay, right? I'm supposed to go to this box to change my color. This box. Go to this box to change the color. Once you change it, see, it is changing. Are we okay with that for that question?
Please go over it again. I've not seen your screen now.
Okay, I'm saying if you want to change the color of one of the things you have divided, you go to the layer. Let's say I want to change this email now. I will go to FX, color overlay. Once I click on it, you will switch your this thing to the side. You will carry it to the side so that you can see. Then you see this color box beside normal. You click on it. Then you change the color. See. Can you see?
Okay. Yeah, let me try it on my own.
Then you say okay. Please, 2 more minutes. Then when you change the color, please resize everything, put your logo properly, put all the icons properly. Please. Resize all the text properly. I've taught us how to resize properly with the corners. Please.
That effects.
What?
Effects.
Effects.
Where did you get that effect, please?
In your school bag area at the bottom, FX. Look down. You should see FX. The bottom. The tail bottom.
Yes, I've seen it. Thank you.
Color overlay. Then the color box. See it here. Is a box, small box there. You click on it to change the color to whatever you want it to be. Press OK and OK.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question to ask.
Shoot.
All the files I've been trying to download from Google, they save as PNG files, but every time I try to copy it to Photoshop, it tells me this is not a PNG file.
So the issue is okay. Yeah, I forgot to mention. You wait for the picture to load. It has to load before you once you click on the picture, you let it load for like 1 minute before you download. This is not a PNG file, is because it has not even the picture did not load finish, so it didn't download completely. Or you change your browser if you're still doing that.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay, sorry. Another thing, when I clicked on color overlay, so it brought a box.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know what to do from the box.
See now, is your box like this?
Sorry?
The box is like this now.
No, when I clicked,
the box is like this now. Look at my screen.
I'm trying to see what they are doing on your screen.
I'm not doing anything yet. I'm trying to confirm if you're on the same box.
Yes. Yeah, that's the way it is.
You see the small box here? The one beside normal.
Okay.
You click on it, then you see a color, this thing, then you change the color.
No, I'm talking about okay, I downloaded it into my Photoshop, and of course it's in one file. So to split them one by one, and to separate them, that's where I am.
Have you separated it?
No, that's what I'm saying. No.
And you're supposed to separate it first. So see what you do. Can you look at my screen?
Yes.
Now, this is what you have, Abby. Something like this.
Yes, exactly.
Now, I said you will go to the second tool, one that looks like a line.
Yes, I've clicked on it.
Now.
But when I clicked on it, I noticed that the line you have is not there.
Wait. After you click on it, you will then the one you want to separate.
Sorry, there's a background noise. I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, sorry.
Just listen to me. You have the picture there. You have the second tool. Have you selected the second tool?
Yes.
Now, let's say we want to separate fold. What you just do is you will draw a box over the fold.
Okay.
Alone, no, then you press Ctrl J.
Oh, okay, that's where the Ctrl J comes in.
And when you are done, you will do it for another one. Okay. On that same one, oh, you know that one will create a new layer for you. You go back to that same layer, first, then draw again, then you say Ctrl J again.
Okay.
That clear?
Okay. So what one is actually supposed to face here is what you are working with, right?
Yes, you just separate the ones you need. You don't need everything.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Please, some of us are answering phone calls and it is disturbing others. They can't hear me. Please. And Nkechi, may I ask, why is your phone keep coming back to the class, going out, coming back, going out? Is it network issue?
Please, I'm still having issue with this color overlay of it. I didn't get it right.
Click on the layer. Click on FX. Then click on color overlay. There is a box beside normal. Click on that box. Change the color.
Yes, I've Click on that box to change the color. Then when I click on it, the old, even the background, everything changed to that color like I chose. So I'm not seeing.
Select the layer alone. The layer you want to change the color. Is it full? Is it image? You will select that one alone, not
yes, exactly. I've divided them into each of phone, address, and all that.
From the school bag, select only one.
Yeah, I selected only one. Like I selected phone now.
And everything on your screen change color. Every single thing.
No, not only that phone. I mean the background of that phone, everything. I'm only seeing the box for that phone, everything. I'm not seeing that phone sign alone. You get what I'm saying?
I don't understand. If you had split the phone alone and you change the color of the phone alone, you should change only that one.
You check only that one, but the background of that, how I cut it from the other one, that's like small box. That the color I choose, change to everything. So I'm not seeing the sign of that phone.
Okay, that means you didn't download a PNG.
Okay.
So you need to download another picture that is a PNG, please.
Okay, I think that's where the problem is coming from. Thank you. I'll do that now.
Mr. or Mrs. Faith Eoda, please. There is a shortcut for it, right? There is a shortcut for it. It's V, letter V. Just press V. But if you are using the keyboard too, please, if you press V, you will type V. I don't know if you get me. If you want to press shortcut for washing of hand, there's for letter V. But once you are typing, you cannot use the shortcut because if you type V, it will type letter V for you. That question is Mr. Faith or Mrs. Okay, Mrs. Faith. That's good. That's a very good question. Can I give a recap on logo only? Now, for the logo, I said download it from Canva in PNG and just drag and drop it into Photoshop. Download it from Canva and drag and drop it.
Hello. The logo I wanted to download from Canva, for a transparent background, it's telling me it has a crown, which shows it's going to be paid for me to have a transparent background.
That doesn't have a crown. It's that simple.
Wow. Because I created one myself and I'm trying to download it, showing me the option that if I want a transparent background.
That means the template you used is for professional, it's for paid. So you have to use another one.
Okay.
Now, for those asking, I should recap the logo. I said once you've downloaded the logo from Canva, all you need to do is drag and drop it inside Photoshop like this. Drag it into Photoshop. It will enter. Press enter. Then to resize it, wash your hand, that first two, and drag it from the corner to resize. Is that clear? Okay, good. Thank you. I'm glad I'm communicating.
Yeah, communicating. Sorry, can I ask a question? When you after separating the one you want, the icons you want, it still have a white background.
That's because you did not download a PNG file. Go back online and download a proper PNG logo picture. I told us that if the picture has a checkered box as the background, like drafts, if it has a checkered box background, that shows that it's a PNG. You can then download that one.
Sure.
The logo you are supposed to use is your logo from Canva that we used as an assignment. To your logo that you used for your assignment, please. For those of us having issues with installing our Photoshop, someone helped us with a video on the group on how to install it. Please, kindly go and watch the video. That should help, please. For those of us having issue with installing our Photoshop, someone dropped a video that helps us install. Please, kindly go and watch it, please. Just scroll up or go to the group chat media and watch the video. Thank you. Person that just on their mic, please, because I don't understand. Someone just the suggestion for us. Go to chat box, the suggestion. Someone just dropped the valid suggestion for us on the group chat box for the video call. Please go to the chat box to see it. Go to the chat box to see it. Thank you. Are we all done? Are we all done?
Yes, sir. I'm done.
Great. Are we all done? Ladies in the house, are we done?
Almost.
I'm glad that ladies are learning graphics because it's man that food this industry. For those of us asking that they joined late, can they still sign attendance? Please, I'm not the class captain for this class. It's Mr. Timilein that can answer for us. Thank you very much. Are we all done? So that we can, then all of us can submit to the email address. GIZ needs all of us to submit our assignments to the email address. That's why we created another one. The GIZ people have access to the email. They have the login details. So please, you need to submit because that's what they will use to give us our certificate, evidence of work done and things like that. That's why attendance is also important. Your assignment and your attendance, those two are very important. GIZ have access to it. That is why we are doing all these things online, so that GIZ will track everybody and give certificate accordingly. Please make sure you always come for attendance and make sure you always submit your assignment, which is what we want to sort out here. The first assignment we want to also submit, which is this business card assignment. So please make sure you finish so that we can all submit. Thank you very much. Are we all done? Because it's almost time for our break, so that we can go and rest and submit our assignment.
We are ready.
Some people are not yet ready.
Excuse me, sir. Please, can you post the email?
I will post the email on the group again. 1 second. The email address for the assignment submission is on the Telegram group for everybody to see. Telegram group. I've posted it again. Thank you. If you download a PNG picture and it's still having issues, download another one. That means that picture is not original PNG. There's a lot of fake PNG out there. Please, notes. Please, you must submit this assignment by break time. So I want to show us how to export. Once you are done designing, click on File. First of all, save your document. Then click on File. Can we all see my screen? Hello, everybody, look at my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Can you see File? Can you see Save As? Can you see where I am?
Not yet. Okay. Can see it now.
Can you see? Click on File. Click on Save As. Can you see it?
Yes.
Then you click on it. On your own, it's the same thing. Then a menu will come out. Wait. The assignment is to submit the two of them, the two business cards.
No, now.
Who said no?
It's me.
Why no? Why not yes?
It's okay. I'm trying to sort out. I hope I'll do
Please,
that.
one will be.
No, two is perfect. Two is perfect. Two is perfect. I believe in two. Now, once you click on Save As, you will then come to Format. Can we all see my screen? Can you see Format? Hello, everybody. Can we see Format?
Your mouse is not where Format is.
Where is my mouse?
Sorry. It's just right on that.
It's on the white page.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me change the screen recording. Let me change it to that. Okay, is it showing now?
Yes.
Wait, sorry. Still wrong. Okay, so can you see it now? The Save As screen. Hello?
Format. Yes.
Format. You will click on it and you will look for JPEG. You will look for JPEG. Can you see JPEG?
Yes.
You click on JPEG. Right? Then you click on, you will carry it to where do you want to save it. So create a folder on your desktop and say GIZ training or something. Create a new folder on your desktop so that's where you'll be saving everything. Do we understand? Then when you are done, then you save it there. Rename it, then save it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. So once you export it, then you send a mail to that email address and submit your assignment. Everybody needs to submit, please. It will cause fight if you don't submit. It will cause fight if you don't submit. Export in JPEG and send to that email address. Thank you very much. Let me go over how to save it again for the benefit of those that didn't see. Once you are done designing, you go to File. You go to File. Once you go to File, you click on Save As. Can you see Save As? Then you click on it. Right? Then a menu will come out. Now, once that menu comes out, you go to Format. See Format. You click on it. Then you look for JPEG. JPEG. Then you click on JPEG. Then you rename your file, whatever name you want to do it, assignment, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Then you save it in any folder that you want to save it. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. Now, someone is asking, how do we identify original PNG image? Now, go back to your browser. See, any picture that, for you to identify an original JPEG and PNG, now, when you are browsing it, it will first have a white background. Can you see the screen? When you are browsing it, it will first have a white background. Then when you load it, it will become a transparent background. Now, this one did not become transparent, so it's fake.
Okay.
But see this one now. Let's say this one. This one has a white background, right? Can you see this one?
Yes.
That's it. But when you click on it, it will load. Can you see it's loading? Now, once you finish loading, it still has a white background. It is a fake PNG. Do you understand?
I've downloaded like 3 and I have the same issue.
Wait, nah. Be patient. All the pictures that are downloading, they're very small. So just be patient, please. Once you have to look for the one that has original background. So see, let's say I click on this one now. You wait for it to load. This one too is fake. Say let's click this one. This one too is rubbish. So once I notice that the thing is becoming stubborn, can you see that this one is becoming stubborn? Do you know what I always do? Guys, can you listen? Do you know what I always do? Hello?
Yeah, listening, sir.
Yeah, with you.
Instead of wasting your time downloading this one, you will not download it. You know what you just do? You see this icon here? Can you see this icon here?
Yes, sir.
You will just click on it. It will take you to the website to now download it. Do you get? Now, wow, this is serious. Now, can we all see my screen? Can you see that it has taken me to the website?
Yes.
Then you just click on download. So now the picture is downloaded. If I go to my downloads folder,
someone is sharing screen now. Ha! Oh, wow.
Can you see my screen now? Um, can can you mute your microphone? Now, I said if the thing is wasting your time, right, you must not download one that has a white background. So you just click on the website. Can we all see the screen? Hello, can we
Yes,
see the
yes,
screen?
yes.
You click on the website like I told us, and you will see download button, then you download. Exactly. That's how you download the original PNG. Are we together? Mr. DI, what is going on?
Yeah. Right.
All right, so have I answered our questions? Hello, everybody. Have I answered our questions?
Yes, sir.
So please finish up your assignment and send it during this break time. Please just wrap up, export, and send your design, please, so that GIZ can keep track of your assignments, please. Please, thank you very much.
Can we go on break now?
Yes, come back by 1 o'clock.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
But don't come back if you have not submitted your assignment. Though. Just stay where you are. Oh. You can go on break now.